Did you want to see your tomb? Have
Yes,
you got time
I
now?
do. Let's go look at my tomb, and then I will go back to bed.
Would you like to fly or go by another? Because you know
Um,
that we've got a walkway now,
okay,
but it's still open.
I'm
I'm sorry,
fine
not a
either way.
walkway. You know, we've got a pair of handrails now.
Oh, yes, good. We did. I've gone through the Nether with you on the handrails. That's. I think it's easier. I got lost when I flew last time.
Right. Yep.
But I'm going to swap my. Do I need to be wearing gold though?
Do you need to what? Sorry.
Be wearing gold.
Um, I'm not going to bother, but you might want to, because occasionally things do spawn on that walkway. I'm
Okay.
glad now that they've got the
Let's see what I have.
project going. In
Yes, I
fact,
am too. I had so
because
much
I
fun
was in
with it.
touch with my neighbours about doing a
Helmet.
tunnel of ours,
Right.
and now we can wait and see what the mods are organising for the main tunnel.
Yeah, they're having that thing. Now, have you done another thing I want to do sometime, but maybe not today, is I can't wait to ride the Nether Railway.
I've lost you.
I just was a little behind. I stopped at that Nether chest to swap for a gold helmet.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'm right behind you now. I definitely want to ride that Nether Railway because that looks amazing that Jam Doggy made.
Oh, the one that Jam Doggy's done.
Yeah, oh, it looks incredible.
Yeah, that's good. It's good fun.
I haven't done that
I
yet.
might
There's a
ask if he
piglet.
wants to help to get one going as far as the gold farm, because I don't think gold farm's on these signs.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
then one up to the gold farm would be close enough to mine, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
Who can I see there? Oh, this piglin's going to attack me.
Hopefully not. Now he's a
I
zombie.
don't think
He's
it's a
okay.
zombie. But
He's
it's
a zombie.
is it?
Yeah. Is this one? I don't know if this one is, but
No, this one is.
no.
Oops.
Stop. Stop. Enough of you. Enough of that sort of behavior.
Very rude.
Very rude.
There's another one, but I don't know if it's somewhere it can get onto here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to add my Akira and Roger 10 added the sign there to their bit, so I'll have to add one to mine just as a
Oh, yeah,
template
for
thing.
sure. I definitely love the handrails. That's much helpful. Yeah, I hear you, zombie.
I think we should run.
I'm right behind you. No, don't hurt me. I do not want you to hurt me. Not a fan.
This bit that I'm just passing is useful, but a bit scary, because this is where I get my basalt from.
Yeah, let me tell you, having done all that collecting of basalt on our server, I am not a fan. All the places where it is are scary.
It's a bit of a pain. I tend to just buy it from that.
Yep, me too.
That nether shop now.
Me too. Nether more.
I don't bother buying the blackstone. I've got plenty of coal, so I buy the basalt and make up the blackstone.
I'm actually going to make a basalt generator in my basement. Because I love that blackstone.
I didn't realize you could generate.
Oh yeah, yeah. You put lava over soul sand and ice, and it makes it. Look at my grave. There I am. So you need one of my heads, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's not necessary, but it would make it more personal.
Well, I have 23 levels right now, so I'm not dying. But if I can help it.
That's fine. Yeah, there's no rush.
I'll get you one.
Purple, because I thought that'd be your colour.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'll get you a head. But that's wonderful. Look, it's me. Not made it to the church on time. That's true. Deceased by lava.
King Draco asked for a tomb because he saw the 3 that I had already here.
Fun.
So I just finished his before you came on.
Oh, it's perfect with the head on it. Yeah, that helps a lot. Mine a place too dark and deep. So he's looking like
I've mistyped. I've mistyped and I've got nerd die. So I'm going to have to...
oh, and I gave my bones at that place. I gave my bones in that other chest.
The house has got plenty of dye. And then there's Railway Johnny, who fell off the roof.
Oh my gosh, with the railway. I love that so much.
Yeah, I thought
that's
that would do in place of a head for now.
That's so funny. Maybe people will make it like a tradition to come die at the cathedral.
Yeah.
Live awesome. She's so funny, departed this life in numerous and
She
sundry
didn't
ways.
actually die. Dave, what's his name? Dave Sandstorm? Or,
Yeah. Sunstorm.
he asked me to kill him, but he was wearing Liv Awesome's head.
Oh, funny. That's
so
hysterical.
I ended up. I mean, the epitaph wrote itself for Liv Awesome.
That's hysterical. Oh my gosh.
And there's the bells going.
They sound wonderful. No, they weren't.
In fact, I think this place. I don't think this place had a tower last time you came.
Nope, didn't.
In fact, did it even have this end?
The last time I was here, the pews were going the wrong direction, remember? And you hadn't changed it yet. I don't think it had any of that.
Yeah, the pews were temporarily in here.
Yeah. The organ was there, but there wasn't. Most of this wasn't here.
And that's right, because this, I think I'd done the ceiling, hadn't I? But I hadn't furnished the place or put the glass in or anything.
Oh, it looks wonderful. Wonderful. No, this was not here. The Dean of Fairfield.
I actually had to look up how you address a bishop and a dean.
Nice. The Most Reverend Bishop Fairfield. Wonderful.
There's the high altar. I've not decided what I'm going to put behind the high altar, but it has to include lighting because it's not light enough back here.
Oh.
Without something there.
Well, you can always put like shroom lights behind a painting or something. Yeah. And it'll shine through.
I could put shroom lights underneath.
Yeah, under the carpet. Yeah.
This is, well, because carpet would stop these bottom
yes, that's true.
bookcases working.
It would do.
But I could maybe do one glass block with a shroom light underneath it or something. I haven't decided yet, because that would be hidden for most people.
Yeah. That'd be good.
And maybe a painting or something, but I don't need to decide that. This place is, I mean, people say like when it's finished, but this is like the finished stage of it, and then it's going to get tinkered with throughout the rest of the time on the server.
Of course.
And then there's this bit where I've got the fancy pews for important personages.
Yes.
And you need the sit command on these because they're not. And yeah, the sit command sometimes derps.
Let's see.
Yeah, it does that. If you look straight down at the thing you really want to sit on, then it works.
Okay, let's try that. That's better.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's put away the shield, and we don't need a shield in the church.
I'll take my hat off.
Definitely.
I thought it was really cute. I can't remember who the first visitor was to this place, but they took their hat off without, as they came in the door. Oh, God, somebody's sleeping.
And you were like, yay.
Yeah.
Somebody understood. I love the moon and the stars going by. The sun looks so pretty through the...
Yeah. Has that same illusion that Nonsuch Abbey has where it turns the glass red.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
This is the first time I've done this.
That's cute.
An altar in the nave for the congregation.
That's fun.
Which there should generally be. I don't know about in medieval times, but as you see, this isn't in medieval times because I've put pews all through the nave.
Right. Oh, this is great.
I started to do a few things differently from what I do on Survivorcraft. So,
well, sure, yeah.
The idea is the interior of this church is about 1880s with a modern touch here because I don't think they've had this in the 1880s.
Oh, this is wonderful.
It's not complete yet. But when I get the guidebook put together, that'll go in there.
And the map.
I'll either sell a mappa mundi in there, or I'll sell, if I can be bothered to do one, a map of the cathedral with the parts labelled.
Oh, fun.
And then
cake,
which might actually be honey instead of cake.
How did you get it in glass? Is that armor stamp?
Yeah.
Wow. Cute.
Yeah, we could have done this on Survivor Craft.
Yeah.
I just never thought of it.
Yeah, I did the old woman in the shoe that way before we could make them little. I crammed them down into the ground and made them look shorter. So the opponent made fun of me because they were just torsos, but it was like, okay, they worked.
Yeah, I did that in the palace where there was the hunchback.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
This
is fun.
This is the new. Oh, the tower. Oh, you'll like the tower, I think.
Of course. I'm gonna go put my elytra on in case I fall.
Oh, before we go up, I'll show you the map on Monday.
Oh, you started.
Yeah. Well, I started before I built the church because I mapped out the my neighbours. Like it's straddling 2 maps, so I did 2 maps. I finished them once I got my elytra.
Nice.
I want to building a library. I've just built the chapter house.
Right.
And I've also decided not to bother making this octagonal, which is what I wanted to do, because
right.
the octagonal plan I had was too big for the cathedral. When I did a smaller octagonal thing, it kind of lost its shape. It became round. And there wasn't much room inside it, so I thought, no, I'll just do one like at... in fact, it's almost a copy of the one at Birchmount Priory.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be great.
With the same ceiling.
That'll be awesome. It looks great. I love the ceiling.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
This in the cathedral.
I still think that all of our Mappamundis are part of the reason we had so much lag.
Possibly, yeah.
So many entities, because there's one right at. I put one in the welcome center right at the shops warp, and I always lag through the world there when I land, and then I also lag through the world in my basement where I also have a copy of it. And somebody said, item frames are really huge, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about it actually.
So are armor stands, and this server's gone way overboard on armor stands.
Oh yeah, although I don't get too much lag here. I don't have too much of a problem here with it.
I don't have any here, not even on the laptop, but I have a lot on. When I go to the shopping district.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Every time I go in there, my frames on the laptop go down to... Well, the first time I go to the shopping district, it's unplayable. It's like I've just logged on and I have to wait. Phil, by the way, Rumours Matrix, figured out why I have that super lag when I first log on, but not every time I go to a portal.
Really?
It's because one of the things it's doing, it's not just the rendering in of the terrain. It's the first time it loads each and every texture for the blocks.
Oh, of course. That makes sense.
So it'll be, especially at the shopping district, it'll be the first time it's seeing, there's every texture in the game probably at the shopping district.
Right, of course, I'm sure.
It's going to be the first time that the game is on my laptop is seeing them all, so it's loading those in.
That makes complete sense.
The first time I log into the game, it's going to be like the first time it sees everything that's nearby. It takes ages to log. But then on my server, if I go through a portal into your base or something like that, like most of it's just going to be grass and stone and things.
Right. That makes total sense. He's a smart cookie.
Yeah. Yeah, he thinks of a lot of the things that I should think of and don't. I'll see if... I'm up to 3 pages on the guest book now.
It's almost like he's a trained professional. Donations. I haven't signed the guest book. I should do that. Name, date, comments. Oh. You have to take it to write.
Now I shall refrain from looking at you and putting pressure on.
You have to take it when you write, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
you have to take it and then remember not to sign. It's no disaster if somebody signs, because I can copy and paste. I think I can copy and paste from a book.
Of course. Always run out. No, get back there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, tower. I just wrote my usual. I love all the things. It's just so fun. They always look so wonderful. I love the way the armor stands can lay down on here better, though. How you've really worked with them.
Careful up here.
Fold is
It's the same
super
trick
helpful.
as I used in Survivorcraft, but it's actually easy with the book, which surprised me because I find the book a real pain compared to the CMI armor stand command we used to have.
Right. Yeah, the book.
I'm getting used to the book now, though. Oh yeah, there's this bit. I think this bit existed before, and you could look down, but there was nothing to look at before.
Right. It looks amazing. I
finally got the roof rafters in there now.
Oh, ooh, they look really good.
The place doesn't go anywhere apart from at the far end. You can get out onto the roof for maintenance.
Oh, I see. Scary though. Ooh.
Oh, sorry, you can't. No, that's right. At this end, I forgot to put the doors in to let you go out onto the roof. But at the other end, I've got the door. Eventually, I will put doors in somewhere along here, maybe just at this end, at the tower end, where they'll be disguised by the buttresses. But yeah, on the nave ends, where the floor's ugly because it's a sandstone design that shows through.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Here, it's at the far end. There's where I've got the two. There's another way up to the roof space here. There's these.
Oh, little doors.
These
oh,
doors
cute.
here that let you out onto the.
Fun. Oh, wow.
So, unlike at Birchmount Priory, these screens here aren't just 100% fakery.
Yeah.
They've got a sort of purpose. But
this is a wonderful view. Yeah.
Sorry?
I said this is a wonderful view of the spire, though.
Yeah. Yeah. The original reason I put these things in was to just make it look bigger at the west end when you're looking from down there.
Right. They look good. Are you going to try and do the little guys that hit the bells?
No, you can't do it here because they've switched gravity off for the armor stands.
Ah. Okay.
So they don't. What happened on Survivorcraft by accident is a deliberate
thing here. Okay.
Just to save on light.
Good to know.
They haven't actually switched gravity off on Survivorcraft. It's just something odd with the armor stands I put there.
Right.
Where they wouldn't fall unless you were right near them.
Right.
Which I'm guessing that was a setting. Like, a bit like the way chickens don't lay eggs unless you're within 35 blocks, which isn't a thing here either, but that was the thing on Survivorcraft.
This is so pretty. So this is the bell ringer's tower?
Yeah, and if you stand on any of the pressure plates...
Oh, I love them.
Jumping doesn't work as well as I'd hoped.
I remember there's a really excellent episode of Midsummer Murders where the guy's a bell ringer. It's a bell ringer that gets murdered, and it's really good.
So you'll probably recognize what these things are then.
Yeah. It's just the handles, aren't they?
I was about to say you're fast.
Was that my fault? Did I do that? Or the sun going down?
I'm going to put visual bells in here.
Nice.
So it's like gold bells, and if I can find any of the Minecraft bells hanging from the ceiling, but any sort of big gold bells.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a progression from one big gold bell that's like 3x3x3.
Right.
Going down through just gold blocks down to the little Minecraft bells.
Yeah, I'll just sleep real quick.
Up there is death, by the way. Not just phantoms, but there's no handrail.
Oh. Well, that's why I got the Elytron.
Yeah.
Not that I can't die.
I'll go up first, but I will be.
Not that it'll keep me from dying, but you know.
Yeah, if you hold shift as you get to the top of the ladder.
Yeah, well.
It's morning. And then if you edge around here, you can actually get inside the spire.
Oh my gosh, look at that. So much fun.
Those bells are deafening.
They're wonderful.
I've got 2 pairs of headphones on. I've got my little in-the-ear ones for the
funny.
phone, and then I've got the big ones over them for the game sound.
So you're getting twice the bells.
Yeah, if the bells are coming through yours, then I'm getting them there as well.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, they are. Oh my gosh. I assume they are. I love that. That is wonderful. The bell ringing thing is wonderful.
Up here thinking that the bell ringers would have to jump, and I thought that'll make them hungry, so I put cake and other refreshments.
You're nice. Oh, that's nice. I have my steaks, but that's wonderful. Yeah, no, that's really fun.
And then the actual bell chamber is down here. It's the same height as it is. Oh, I've gone past it.
Little door? Yeah.
Trapdoor.
Oh, trapdoor.
I made it deliberately difficult to get into because people can accidentally detune the bells.
Right. And will do.
By right-clicking. But it's,
and they will.
It's the same height. The bells are slightly higher than they are at Birchmount Priory. Which at Birchmount Priory is fine, but this church being bigger means you can't actually hear them from the far end of the church.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to do my trick that I did in Nonsuch of having some little churches and other buildings.
I always wish they had better range of... Now I'm stuck.
Yeah. Right, I need to...
How do I get out of here? Let's see here. There we go.
Yeah, crouching. I'll have to shut the door in your face.
That's okay.
So that you can get up onto the step there. There you go. And then you don't need to crouch to get up there. Once you stood in the space, it's easy enough.
Right. You and your trapdoors, I am not good at those. Too fun.
Yeah, Railway Johnny fell to his death from here.
Aww.
He just went rushing out of this door.
Oh no. Now you can't go rushing out of any doors. Fun. Oh, it's so fun.
I kind of learned the lesson at the Mines of Rasenna with having doors and then big traps beyond them, but I can't really do anything about it here without making it look visibly ugly outside there, so just
I learned my lesson at Rasenna. I learned my lesson at Rasenna too.
Rasenna almost became a server tradition.
I guess. I lost everything.
I know for a fact that you, Crispy, Biker Rick, died down there. I didn't, but obviously I built the thing, so I knew that thing was there. But then people continued to die after I put the trapdoor handrail up there.
Yeah, I died.
I think what people were doing is holding right-click down as they barged through the door, which then also laid down the trapdoor.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Go straight over.
Yep, that's what happened to me.
I'll tell you what else is new here.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of stuff in the bishop. Oh, in fact, you haven't seen it from the outside since I put the tower on.
No, that's true. I have not. Let's do that.
This is my favourite view. Is from over here. Apart from when I put my elytra on to view it from the top of that mountain.
Oh, I bet. Oh, it's stunning. Just stunning. Yeah. Oh, wow.
I definitely, despite what I can't remember, so Jared was saying, oh yeah, it needs more spires, but no, I think that's the design of this one. It's the single spire, Salisbury Cathedral style.
No, it's perfect. Yeah, you could you could do a Sir Neber's Giant on the side of that mountain in quartz.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Apart from making it family friendly.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, my idea for Survivorcraft, when Epona and I were going to build a long road between our places, I was thinking of a hillside like this with a white horse.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
I'd like to plunk a castle on top of there. It's not big enough for a big castle.
Yeah.
But maybe a keep and a little courtyard or something, and then some kind of way down.
That would be cool. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. You've done it in record time.
And then here, partway through doing the Bishop's Garden, Well, I've done the Bishop's Gatehouse now. There's a little lodging up there for the housekeeper.
I had seen the Bishop's house, but I hadn't seen the garden. This is lovely.
Yeah, the Bishop's house inside is no different than what it was. I think you saw the farms and everything.
I did.
But now it's got a carriage visiting.
And a stable
block.
So you can ride your horse over here.
Well, I've got the 2 world's slowest horses.
Oh, he doesn't mean it. You guys are right.
And I kept the original tree.
Nice. I love the tree swing.
A piece of it.
I love the tree swing.
And then I built this coach, which is I originally did this coach design on Isuma's Plot World.
Ah.
Yeah, you can actually go. You can go in and sit down, and I'll have to shut the door behind you. But if you crouch and use the /sit command,
if you can even do jumping,
you don't need to crouch to get in. You just jump in.
Okay,
and then
there we
shut
go.
the door behind you, and then crouch to get onto the seat.
Okay. There we
and
go.
And then /sit once you're on there.
That right?
And then we're ready for a coach ride.
Oops. But we have no horses. Okay. We could say
on Isuma's server, because it was a creative server, he'd taken the AI away from the horses, so you could stick a horse there and it would stay.
Oh, nice.
But on this, of course, on this server, the horses will wander. So the story is the horses are in the stable now, and this is waiting.
Good, perfect.
If I'd thought about it, I'd have made the stable block a bit bigger and had the coach in the stable block, and then it would have looked a bit better without the horses.
Right. Oh, it's fine. It looks good.
And also, another reason I'm glad to have /sit here.
Yes, that's so cute. Yay. That's so fun.
And then, if you haven't been home, which of course we know you haven't been home, you won't know I left a gift in your house.
I would not know that. At the Witch Tower, not at my other.
Yeah, and I can show you where the gift came from as well now, because that's
good.
That's in the Bishop's backyard.
Because I offered my other house at Spawn to somebody else to use that was coming on new.
Oh right, yeah, I went to your Witch Tower, yeah.
Yeah, so
it's the Witch Tower I meant.
Yeah, because I wanted to.
I assume that's the place where you'll see it first.
That's my place. Yes, I have not been there yet, but it's my place. It came from the garden. Oh, look at the hedges! Yay! Oh, you got your netherrack here. Oh, that is really cute. It looks great. Oh, hi, little bee.
That at some point.
Hi, little bee. Oh, you're stuck here. You're so cute. Take him out with a lead. This is adorable.
Yeah, and then the fishing pond.
Very cute.
Which isn't safe. I might have to either raise the level of the hedge, which I don't want to do, but I might. Actually, it won't look too bad if I raise the hedge by one block. Then I can sit safely on the seat and not get shot at with night fishing.
Oh, right.
Because if I know I've slept, then I'd enjoy the night fishing. You're just waiting to see if anybody else is sleeping.
Your hives look wonderful. Hi, bees.
Yeah.
Cute.
And I've got a little shed for the
honey storage.
For the keeper now.
Nice. Do you you pick up the hives with Silk Touch, right? After they're with the campfire underneath?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was going to do that on.
Because I bought my tools from that. I can't remember the name of the shop now. The one that I keep telling you about, that I can never remember what it looks like.
Yeah, Cola's shop.
Yeah, Cola's shop.
Yeah.
It already came with Silk Touch, and I bought his decent tools from there.
Cool.
Because they're the cheapest good tools on the server.
Yeah. Well, when you have to have everything, the Emerald Armorer has those great kit. It's like a kit, and it's really inexpensive for everything, including like elytra and everything. And then there's one, the Endless Possibilities shop, Your Nightmare, has a little corner thing where you could take any 5 of the tools or armor for 1 diamond.
Yeah.
So that's got some good things in it periodically, but.
Yeah, there's some good shops for new starters. I went for the individual tools thing because I think I found about 8 diamonds or something. So
right.
I'll go to Cola's shop and
yeah, and I definitely
do that.
try now to avoid losing all my things, so to not need doing
Yeah.
that.
Whatever else I do in this garden, I'm going to have to have a seat here.
Oh, sure. Because perfect for the bells.
Yeah, you can hear all of them from this point.
Awesome. Okay.
That mountain will look good with a castle keep on top of it.
It really would. It's perfect. It would be perfect.
I might actually, if I do build a castle up there, I might reduce the height a bit so that I get more area.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's always helpful.
And then underneath there's that
that rift in the world.
Yeah, which I'm thinking in my mind I've called it the Devil's Door, because every time you get a geographical feature like that,
yeah,
at least in England, it always gets called the Devil's Door.
It seems to me like they would call that one the Devil's Butt Crack or something, but yeah. Maybe the Devil's Back Door.
Yeah.
That
would be an ideal place to do a crystal cave.
Yes.
If it goes down deep enough, I might think about doing that if I get time.
That would be awesome. Have you even been in it yet?
No, I don't. Well, when I first went up there, just to look to see if it was a real cavity, I could see it was a real cavity, but I was in my starter armor, so I thought I don't go.
Right.
But
all right.
About now is the time when I'd go in there with a bunch of lighting and fight off. Oh, there's one more house. It's not very interesting though. I've built the first of the two houses on the west front of the cathedral. It's covering up the embarrassment of the crypt being above ground here.
The crypt is not an embarrassment. It's beautiful. I love the way it goes right down into the ground too. That looks good.
Yeah, I did that. That's not that landscaping wouldn't get a scar pass, so I'm going to do something more than that here. But I just thought for the time being,
yeah,
I'll just do a bank like that.
Yeah, yes, it could.
My plan is to build houses along this edge, and then this will either be a rock face like I've got at Birchbank Castle, or it'll be no, I don't think I actually finished the one at Birchbank Castle because we didn't get stone slabs and stairs until 1.14, and I just never got around to it after that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'll either do something with stone stairs or slabs, or I shall make this the back gardens of the medieval houses and do some planting and lighting.
Oh, nice.
And so then the deanery here is one of the two houses that are just covering. So you can see where at this side I've just got the crypt still exposed.
Oh, I see.
And I haven't bothered bringing the detailing down to the ground because I knew I was going to build a house.
Right. That'll be nice, though.
And the first one is here.
I like it.
I think it's got it's my typical medieval house thing. Nice. And if people want to move here, they can adopt this one because there's nothing special about it. Unlike Nonsuch, I'm giving it an interior, so I don't end up with a town full of empty houses that just look like I'm one of these people who don't build interiors.
You do great interiors. This looks good. I like it. Nice.
Yeah, so this is, in the meantime, this is
beautiful.
A useful place for people to stay if they end up here over the overnight.
Yeah, definitely. When you need a spot to.
And my plans, sadly, I'm going to have to demolish my little starter house if I get on with the plans, or maybe rebuild it somewhere because my plan is that this is going to be a seaside promenade.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I might widen it a bit, put sand all on that side. Where I've got this jutting out bit here, I'm going to build a seaside pier.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
So I'm going to have the wooden piles and maybe a second portal so that people can come here and come through a portal that's going to be maybe out this far.
Oh, that would be good.
And then they'll come here and then they'll get a nice view of the cathedral as they come out of the portal.
Definitely. That would be helpful. It looks really good that way. Oh, it's a great view. Yeah.
And I'm thinking about building, if I manage, I don't know how much I'm going to get done in. I mean, we've got about 8 months, is my guess, before. But we've got the 8 months before summer, where that's when they'll 7 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 months before summer, when presumably the 1.17 will get released, and then maybe we might have another month or so on this server while they sort out all, wait for all the plugins to update and things like that.
Yeah, or longer, depends on how much change gets happened to core computation and all that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, like Nonsuch, where I thought, I'll build a city on the whole area. On this, I'm just going to add a street at a time.
Right.
It's not going to be a walled city. So if I get to its, well, I'm hoping that the maximum extent I get to is going to be get to the sea all around where the cathedral is.
Oh, fun.
And then at the east end of the cathedral, I'll maybe build a ditch when I've decided I've finished building town.
Nice. No big games here?
There might be an epitaph. Oh yes, actually, on the promenade.
Oh yeah,
I might concentrate the games and have amusements. I do want to do something I remember from my childhood, but was a lot older. You've got now. When I was a kid, that's when things like Space Invaders appeared.
Yeah.
You had the fruit machines, the slot machines.
Yes.
Which were my favourite back then, because I naively thought, well, you can win money on those, unlike the Space Invaders. You had Space Invaders and Pac-Man popping up, but you also had these, I don't know how old they were, but these wooden machines, where usually they were based on ball bearings.
Okay.
Where, like a Bagatelle or they had pinball machines as well, but this was pre-pinball machine. It was vertical, and you'll pull the pinball style stopper thing to make the ball shoot up into it, and then it would just go round and round like a Bagatelle, and it might land in somewhere where you won a piece of candy or
right,
something like that.
Yeah,
but they were sort of made of wood and sort of brass or wood and steel, iron sort of fronts. So they looked like there was something out the 1800s.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I remember too.
Like a giant version of one of those here.
That'd be fun. I remember pachinko machines too that had like all the nails that stuck out and the ball bounced back around the nails.
That's it. That's what they were. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the ones that I remember, they were all sort of wooden.
Yeah.
Metal.
Yeah.
I think they had they had painted backs with sort of tin plates.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I thinking of the painted tin plate, it makes me think of 1940s toys.
Yes. Yeah.
But the cabinets were definitely they could have suited an 1800s area.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of something like that for as we go along the promenade here.
Yeah.
And the promenade around the corner, because we've got Rogers Base, which you might be able to see. There's another big headland here where I might build a lighthouse.
Nice.
And then this is the point where you start to see Rogers Base. So before I build careful, there's lava somewhere around here. I think it's down over that way. I can't see Rogers Base now, but
I can't either. Yeah.
If I render it in, I get to see it from there. So I'm going to ask them if it's okay if I build a lighthouse on this headland.
This will be a good spot. Yeah. Oh, the view from the cathedral is great from here too. So kind of like a Brighton Pier sort of.
I mean, it's
idea.
It's going to be the pier's going to be over there, and it's going to be Brighton Pier style, but not burnt down.
No, right.
I think Brighton. I don't know when you saw it.
I saw it in the 80s.
Yeah, it would have been visitable. Yeah, most English seaside towns had that kind of thing.
Right.
If the geography was right and they could build, I think Withensea, which is near me. I mean, Withensea is the sort of the joke town of the place you never want to go to. Right. Like poor people. We actually went to Withensea when I was young. The railway closures killed it.
Oh, right, of course.
It used to be the place where people from Hull would jump on a train and go all the way to Withensea for their holidays, because people couldn't afford, like in the 50s, they couldn't afford to go abroad.
Right.
When we went in the 80s, it was already on the decline, and they had what they called Withensea Castle, which was the pier head, a little sort of castle folly on a bit of land like this. and they'd intended to have a proper pier going out into the sea and never built. Oh, I tell you, they did build it, and I think something crashed into it in 1903, and they never rebuilt it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I was in Brighton.
So,
I went to Brighton and Bath in '82, and they were both sort of like faded glory kind of things, but still working. And you could tell like there were, kind of a tough crowd was starting to hang out there, but it was still also a lot of kids and stuff, and families, but also kind of an element creeping in that made you go, yeah, in 10 years this is going to really be awful. But the games were fun.
This is going to be the pier in its heyday, but it's not going to be that big, so I'm going to take cues from... So I've never been... I've been to Great Yarmouth on the pier.
Right.
That was also faded glory. We went at night, and I nearly fell in the sea.
Oh, no.
Because there was a bit where the decking was broken near the end.
Oh, wow.
I just happened to look down and saw the reflection of the moon under me.
Oh, wow.
And backed off quite quickly.
Oh, my gosh.
But I'm not going to have something like that here. It's going to be this is going to be the 1880s. The pier's going to be in good condition. I'm going to put I don't have room for a theatre on the end of it, but there's going to be a shop. That's maybe where I put my confectionery shop.
Yeah, good idea. Those campfires without the flame look so good for the piers.
Yeah. Yeah, I might do that. That'll be the first time I've used that. Or if I want to be a cheapskate, I might just use slabs.
Yeah, you can do that too, sure.
I'll get away from the flat.
Or your 10 million trapdoors you get for every trapdoor you make.
Oh yeah, that would be another one. Yeah, and then I could reproduce that story at Great Yarmouth.
Yeah.
Just that somebody will leave them open by accident, and then people will end up falling through.
Exactly. All right. Well, I'm going to go to bed, sir. It's 2:36 for me.
Yeah, it's ridiculous clock, isn't it?
But I'm glad to do that. I'm so glad you were on. I wanted to find the treats, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, don't get too excited about the gift at your place. It's just my first stack of honey.
Oh, that's okay. I'm excited. I'm always excited. I'm excited about gifts. You know me. It doesn't take much to make me happy. Super fun, and I did play the organ last time I was here. So much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I may. That's everything that's new here.
I do
like this tomb here, despite the fact that it's not got an effigy on it.
I like the one with my.
Oh no, this wasn't here.
Oh,
this area wasn't.
I do like that. That is nice.
This is my favourite tomb.
That is nice.
I'm not against putting an effigy on it, but until I get inspiration, I'll leave it like that because it really does look. It looks the business as it is.
Yeah, I do like that. Now this
one actually
has a guy on the ground.
Yeah, that's not the exposed rotting corpse. That's going to go in the guidebook. That's after the Black Death, they had a style of tomb where they would actually depict people in their decomposing state.
Oh no, gross.
And there's one in Lincoln Cathedral where you've got a nice statue of the guy on top. It's some bishop. And then underneath, you've got his rotting bones in stonework.
That doesn't surprise me.
On mainland Europe, they're even more grisly. There's one where they only show the rotting flesh, and it's sort of standing up, suspended.
Oh my goodness!
It's really grisly.
Yeah, we saw some.
The one in Lincoln.
Well, I love Europe because you see so many really gruesome actual things. Like this is the left front tooth of Mary Magdalene. You're like, I don't need to know that.
I've got light on that here, and I'm not going to have a St. John the Baptist here because given that this would have been built as a Catholic cathedral, but the Anglicans would have taken it over and they'd have got rid of all that stuff.
Of course they would have. All that rubbish.
Superstition, yeah.
Yes. Oh, now what's this? I didn't see this one with the feather. I like this with the quill and the... Oh,
yeah. This is inspired by the grave of John Stowe, the historian in London. They put a fresh... I don't know what the book is in front of me. I think the book is stone. But they put a fresh quill in his hand every so often.
Oh, wow. Like at Westminster Abbey, or...?
I think he's at Westminster Abbey.
They have such great...
Or he's somewhere in London, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they have such great graves at Westminster Abbey. They're so wonderful, and I was so that was exciting to me. It was like, that's Isaac Newton. That's I mean, it's just like so amazing to see.
George Frederick Handel's there as
well.
Yeah,
so many, and you go through and you go, it's so bizarre to think of that actual person really being here. It's really exciting.
Because they do have saintly relics there, because they've got St. Edward, Edward the Confessor.
Yep.
The last king before the Normans. Not the last king, the second to last king before the Normans invaded.
They would dare throw that kind of stuff away.
Yeah. Well, he was the patron saint of the kings of England afterwards, including the invaders.
Yeah, of course.
They venerated Edward the Confessor, so his tomb is there.
Because all the invaders are totally legitimate. You just have to to do your math the right way.
Yeah, he had no heirs, and I think he promised the throne to about 3 people. So they all invaded in 10. Well, one of them was here and took the throne in 1066, and then the other 2 invaded.
Oh my gosh.